Welcome back to Rare Lincoln Penny Coins. Today we're diving deep into one of the most talked about coins in the world of American coin collecting, the 1993 D Lincoln Penny. At first glance, it looks just like any ordinary penny you might find in your pocket change, but believe me, this small copper coin could be worth hundreds of dollars, and in some rare cases, even close to $787.99 or more. So sit tight, because we're going to uncover the full story, the mystery, the history, and the current market value of this amazing piece of numismatic art. The origin of the 1993 D penny. Let's travel back in time to the year 1993. The Denver Mint was busy striking millions of Lincoln cents, each bearing that famous D Mint mark under the date. But what makes this penny so interesting is not just its age or the metal it's made of, it's the story behind it. By 1993, the composition of the penny had already changed. It was no longer the classic solid bronze coin of earlier decades, it was now a copper-plated zinc coin. This shift created several varieties, minting errors, and conditions that turned normal cents into rare collectibles. Who was Abraham Lincoln and why his coin matters? Before we talk about the coin itself, let's appreciate the face on it. Abraham Lincoln, introduced in 1909 to celebrate Lincoln's 100th birthday, the Lincoln cent was the first U.S. coin to feature a real person. Over time, this humble penny became a symbol of American history, integrity, and value. Collectors don't just see a coin, they see a piece of history that connects them to the heart of the nation. The design details. Now, let's zoom in on the design. The obverse shows Lincoln's bust designed by Victor David Brenner. Above, you'll see, "In God We Trust." To the left is "Liberty," and on the right, the year 1993 with that small but mighty D mark from Denver. Flip the coin, and you'll see the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse side, standing tall with "United States of America" and 1 cent. A simple design, yet filled with historical meaning. How to identify the 1993 D PNY? If you're checking your change right now, here's what to look for: the date 1993 with the D below it, sharp lettering and no damage to the rim, original luster or a clean surface. Check for any doubling in the letters or numbers. That could mean an error coin. A small detail like that can transform a 1 cent coin into a collector's dream worth hundreds. Why some 1993 D pennies are rare? Now you might ask, if millions were made, why are some rare? That's the magic of minting variations. Some 1993 D pennies were struck off center, had double dies, weak strikes, or were made with planchet errors. A double die on the obverse or reverse, or even a smooth rim with partial lettering, can shoot up the coin's value to hundreds of dollars. Condition and rarity go hand in hand, and those in pristine condition are the real gems. The metal composition and hiddenness. The 1993 D penny is 97.5% zinc and 2.5% copper plating, but interestingly, sometimes errors occur during plating, leading to missing copper layers or exposed zinc spots. These oddities are loved by collectors, because they represent mistakes that slip through the mint's strict quality checks. Imagine owning one of those rare mistakes. That's what makes this hobby so exciting. Minting process and hidden flaws. At the Denver Mint, billions of coins are produced each year. The speed and pressure of minting sometimes cause dies to wear out, resulting in misstrikes or doubling. Some 1993 D pennies show light die cracks, plating blisters, or tiny raised lines on Lincoln's face or coat. If you spot one of those, don't toss it away. It might be worth inspecting. The market value today. Let's talk numbers. The current market value of a 1993 D Lincoln penny can range from 1 cent in circulation all the way up to $787.99 or even more for rare mint state examples. Coins graded MS67 or higher by PCGS or NGC can reach premium prices at auctions. Collectors are actively searching for these high-grade examples, especially those with sharp strikes, full luster, and no spotting. Even a small error can multiply the value several times. Auction records and success stories. In the world of coin auctions, 1993 D pennies have made surprising headlines. 1 near-perfect example graded MS68 sold for hundreds of dollars, another with a double die obverse brought in a record price of $787.99. Stories like these inspire collectors to keep looking through their jars, piggy banks, and old boxes, because you never know what treasure is hiding there. How to check your CNS. If you want to find out if your penny is valuable, here's what you can do: douse a magnifying glass and good lighting, inspect for errors, doubling, or die cracks, check online coin price guides and auction listings. If your coin looks exceptional, send it for grading to PCGS or NGC. A certified coin can bring in much more value than an ungraded one. Storage and preservation tips. To keep your coins valuable, never clean them with chemicals or abrasives, store them in plastic flips or coin capsules, avoid touching the surface with bare fingers. The oils can damage the metal. Good preservation can keep your coin's value growing over time. The passion of collecting coin collecting is more than a hobby, it's a connection to history, art, and culture. Every coin tells a story, and the 1993 penny tells the story of a changing America, evolving minting technology, and hidden value in everyday change. Many collectors started with a single penny and built valuable collections worth thousands. Why the 1993 penny still matters even today, more than 30 years later, the 1993 penny remains a favorite among collectors. It reminds us that even the smallest coin can hold incredible worth. Whether you find one worth $1 or 700, the thrill of discovery is priceless. That's the real magic of coins, turning ordinary into extraordinary. Conclusion and call to ACTO. And so friends, next time you get change at the store, take a second look. That shiny 1993 penny in your pocket might just be worth hundreds. If you enjoyed this video and learned something new, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and share this video to help others discover the value of their coins. Stay tuned here on Rare Lincoln Penny Coins, where we uncover the hidden treasures of everyday money. Remember, 1 cent could change your life. See you in the next episode. And keep searching for those rare Lincoln pennies. Today, we're dividing deep into rare Lincoln penny coins, talking about a coin that most people overlook, the 2011 Lincoln penny, a small copper-plated coin that might be worth hundreds of dollars. Yes, you heard that right, a single penny, just 1 cent, could be worth up to $787.98 or even more depending on its condition and errors. So sit tight, grab your magnifying glass, and let's dive deep into the amazing story, history, and value of this modern yet surprisingly rare coin. The origin of the Lincoln PNNY. The Lincoln cent first appeared in 1909, to celebrate the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. It replaced the Indian head cent and became one of the longest-running coin designs in U.S. history. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the coin features Lincoln's portrait on the obverse side. Over the years, the Lincoln penny went through many design changes. From the wheat reverse, 1909 to 1958, to the memorial reverse, 1959 to 2008, and finally, the Union Shield. Design starting in 2010. The 2011 Lincoln cent carries this modern shield design and continues the proud tradition of honoring America's 16th president. Understanding the Mint America. Now, what does that mean? Below the year 2011, that letter shows us where the coin was made. At the Denver Mint in Colorado. The Denver Mint is known for producing billions of coins each year. In 2011 alone, it struck over 4.9 billion Lincoln Shield pennies. But even among billions, a few coins stand out for their minting errors, quality, or unusual characteristics. Those special pennies are the ones collectors will pay big money for. The design of the 2011 Lincoln Shield PNNY. On the front we see Lincoln's familiar profile facing right, with the inscriptions, "In God We Trust," "Liberty," and the year 2011, followed by the D Mint mark. On the back we have the beautiful Union Shield, designed by Lyndall Bass and sculpted by Joseph Mena. The shield has 13 vertical stripes representing the 13 original colonies and a single horizontal bar on top, symbolizing unity. At the center, the ribbon proudly displays 1 cent and above. It reads, E pluribus unum. Metal composition and WEGHT. The 2011 penny is not made of solid copper like older coins. Instead, it's 97.5% zinc and 2.5% copper plating, weighing 2.5 grams. But here's the twist: some error coins have been found struck on copper planchets or foreign metal blanks, and those are worth much more. So even though most 2011 pennies are ordinary, a few rare mistakes make them highly valuable. Common 2011 penny errors. Look for. This is where the magic begins. Collectors are always searching for unique errors. Some of the most valuable 2011 penny errors include center strikes, where the design is shifted from the center, die cracks and cuds, raised lines or blobs from broken dies, double die obverse letters or numbers appear doubled, wrong planchet errors. Struck on a coin meant for another denomination, missing plating errors, zinc core exposed where copper is missing, these rare mistakes can turn an ordinary coin into a jackpot find worth hundreds of dollars. How to identify a rare 2011 DPNNY? You don't need fancy equipment to start, just good lighting, a magnifying glass, and patience. Look at the Liberty, In God We Trust, and date area for doubling or distortion. Check both sides for cracks, missing details, or off-center designs. If your coin looks unusual or different from others, don't clean it, keep it safe in a holder and have it graded. Grading and value. Grading plays a huge role in value. Coins are rated from poor, P1, to mint state, MS 70. A 2011 D penny in circulated condition might be worth only a cent or two. But a high-grade uncirculated piece, especially MS 67 or higher, can sell for hundreds of dollars. In fact, one such 2011 D Lincoln Shield cent graded MS 67 RD sold for $787.98 in a heritage auction, proving that modern coins can still bring amazing profits. Where to sell rare 2011 DPNNES? If you think you found a valuable coin, there are several ways to sell. Online marketplaces like eBay or Etsy, coin grading companies like PCGS or NGC, local coin shops or coin shows, online coin forums and collector groups. Always get your coin authenticated before selling. Real collectors want certified value. 2011 D pennies worth COLLECTNG. Even if your coin doesn't have an error, high-quality red, RD, examples are worth saving. Collectors look for bright, untarnished coins with sharp details and no scratches. You can collect by year, mint mark, or error type, and slowly build your own treasure box of Lincoln Shield cents. Investing in modern PNES. Many people think only old coins have value, but that's not true. Modern coins like the 2011 D can become valuable in the future, especially if you store them carefully. Clean, high-grade coins from modern mints are getting harder to find as they circulate and wear out. So today's pocket change could be tomorrow's collector's gold. History of the Denver Mint. Let's talk a little about where these coins come from. The Denver Mint, founded in 1906, it has been producing coins for more than a century and is famous for its precision and consistency, but even the most advanced mint occasionally produces errors, which make those coins so fascinating and valuable to collectors. How to protect your rare PNES? If you find a coin you think might be valuable, never clean it. That can destroy its worth. Store it in a plastic flip, 2x2 holder, or airtight capsule. Keep your collection in a cool, dry place, and always handle coins by the edges to avoid fingerprints. Amazing facts about the Lincoln CNT. The Lincoln cent is the longest-running coin design in U.S. history. More than 300 billion have been minted since 1909. The Lincoln penny was the first U.S. coin to feature a real person. Some special editions, like the 1909 SVDB, are worth thousands of dollars. Even modern pennies like the 2011 D can surprise you with their hidden value. Conclusion and call to action. And that's the incredible story of the 2011 D Lincoln penny, a coin that proves even the smallest piece of change can hold big history and bigger value. Remember, friends, always check your pocket change. You never know when you might be holding a treasure worth hundreds of dollars. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe to Rare Lincoln Penny Coins for more amazing discoveries, history, and coin collecting tips. Turn on the notification bell so you never miss a new upload. Thank you for watching, and keep searching. Your next rare coin might just be waiting in your wallet right now. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most surprising and talked about coins in modern American history, the 2012 D Lincoln penny. At first glance, it looks like just another copper-plated cent. But wait, beneath that shiny surface lies a story of history, value, rarity, and hidden treasures that could turn one simple penny into hundreds of dollars, even $787.97 or more. Stay tuned as we uncover everything, from how it was minted, what makes it rare, and why collectors across the world are searching for this small yet mighty coin. The birth of the Lincoln PNNY. The story of the Lincoln penny begins in 1909, when the United States decided to celebrate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the Lincoln cent became the first U.S. coin to feature a real historical person. Over time, it became a symbol of American history, progress, and pride, from the wheat reverse, 1909 to 1958, to the memorial design, 1959 to 2008, and finally the Union Shield design, 2010, present. Each era of the Lincoln penny tells a unique story. The 2012 D Lincoln penny belongs to the modern Union Shield series. Yet some have hidden features that make them extremely collectible. What does D mean on the coin? If you look closely below the date on your 2012 penny, you'll notice a small D mint mark. That letter stands for Denver, one of the U.S. Mint's most active coin production facilities. The Denver Mint has produced billions of coins over the decades, but not all coins are created equal. Tiny differences, errors, and minting issues can make some coins rare and worth a fortune, and in the case of the 2012 D Lincoln penny, some varieties have shocked collectors worldwide. The design Union Shield and the Union Shield on the reverse of the penny represents national unity. The shield has 13 vertical stripes for the original colonies, topped by a single horizontal bar symbolizing one strong nation. That it's not just design, it's history carved in metal. The 1 cent inscription sits proudly in the center, while E pluribus unum at the top reminds us, out of many, one. Even though millions were made, some coins carry striking differences, such as double die errors, off-center strikes, and planchet flaws, making them rare treasures. How many were made in 2012? The Denver Mint produced approximately 4 billion Lincoln cents, but here's the catch: not every coin that leaves the mint is perfect. Among billions of normal coins, error coins are hidden. Coins with doubled letters, extra metal layers, or striking mistakes, those are the coins collectors are hunting. And some can reach hundreds or even thousands of dollars in auctions and private sales. Why the 2012 D penny stands out so? What makes this coin special? Collectors have discovered versions of the 2012 D Lincoln penny that show strong doubling on "In God We Trust," "Liberty," and the date 2012. Others show die cracks, cuds, or plating bubbles, which are signs of minting errors. These small mistakes are like fingerprints, unique, rare, and extremely valuable. Now let's talk numbers. A regular 2012 D Lincoln penny is worth 1 cent in circulation. However, error coins and high-grade uncirculated versions can sell for $25, $100, $250, or even $787.97 depending on condition and rarity. Graded by professional services like PCGS or NGC, pristine, MS68 or MS69, pennies have been auctioned for hundreds of dollars. So yes, your pocket change might hold a tiny fortune. How to identify a rare 2012 D PNY? Take out your magnifying glass or a smartphone zoom camera and inspect these key areas. The date, 2012, for doubling. The D mint mark for misalignment. The word Liberty for extra lines or thickness. The edges for unusual smoothness or cuts. If you notice anything strange, keep it safe. You might have discovered a rare penny worth hundreds. The history of copper and zinc. See, the composition of pennies changed over time. From 1909 to 1982, most were made of 95% copper. After that, they switched to 97.5% zinc with a thin copper coating. The 2012 D penny is mostly zinc, but interestingly, some rare ones were struck on copper planchets by mistake. These are extremely valuable. One of these copper-struck modern pennies once sold for over $1,000. Grading. Your coin collectors use grades to describe a coin's condition. Good, worn, but readable; fine, moderate wear; extremely fine, light wear; mint state, no wear, straight from the mint. If your 2012 D Lincoln penny shines with original luster and has no scratches or spots, you might own a mint state treasure worth hundreds. Auctions and collectors' stories. In recent years, collectors have reported rare 2012 D Lincoln pennies selling at online auctions for impressive prices. Some error coins fetch $300, $800. Coin enthusiasts love finding these hidden gems in rolls from banks, pocket change, or even old jars stored for years. Imagine turning a simple penny into almost $787.97. It's the kind of discovery that fuels every coin collector's dream. How to sell your rare PNY? If you find a special coin, don't rush to sell it. First, get it professionally graded. Then, explore trusted platforms like eBay, heritage auctions, great collections, or local coin shows, collectors and investors often pay more for coins with certified grades and detailed descriptions. Your penny might look ordinary, but its story makes it extraordinary. Protecting your coins. Keep your valuable coins safe. Store them in airtight holders, plastic flips, or coin albums. Avoid touching them with bare hands. Skin oils can damage the surface. A coin's shine, detail, and color affect its value more than you think. Protect it like a piece of treasure, because it truly is. Why Lincoln pennies are forever SPCIL. The Lincoln penny isn't just currency, it's a piece of American identity. From Abraham Lincoln's timeless portrait to the enduring message of unity on the shield, this small coin carries the story of a nation. Collectors worldwide cherish it not just for its value, but for its history, symbolism, and connection to millions of people who held it through generations. Conclusion and call to action. And so, next time you get change at a store or find a penny on the ground, look closer. You might be holding a rare 2012 Lincoln penny worth far more than a cent. Each coin has a story, and sometimes, that story is worth $787.97 or more. Thank you for watching Rare Lincoln Penny Coins. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment below if you love discovering rare coins. Turn on the notification bell so you never miss our new videos about hidden treasures, valuable coins, and the secret world of numismatics. Stay curious, stay collecting, and remember, every penny counts.